The science of agriculture, the land, the seeds, and the man.
Agricultural
They have represented me with the worst image, but I know without a doubt that it's because of your lack of knowledge. Foresight, they don't have to see distance. That's why they're living in ignorance. I Selassie, I say, any country that use.
Hi, I'm your host tonight on What Matters at the Roundtable. Stanley West McPherson, December 18, 2018. And you can see this year is getting out of here. It's hauling out quickly. We're on Pegasus, Channel 13. We're live. Spectrum TV Cable Network. You can call in tonight, area code 607-272-0319. If you missed tonight, you can pick our schedule up, our broadcast. We 6 days a week now. Hey, we're on Tuesday night live, 7:30. We're also on Wednesday night, 1:30 p.m. We also on Thursday morning, 7:30 a.m. Friday night, 7:30 p.m. Sunday morning at 7:30 a.m. And don't forget, got Saturday for you. Yep, 1:30 p.m. So we're working around your schedule, okay? And you can see us all the time. We also have a YouTube channel. Yep, we got that too. All the social medias, we're on that, Facebook, Google. You can catch us live, okay, on the internet. So, hey, we are telling you we're going to bring in the New Year's. Also, we want to give a shout out to my niece, Tamika. Today's her birthday. Yep. And we wish her a happy birthday. And she do her okay and live it up and live like he blessed you. The King of Kings. He gave you another year. So, hey, do you. Also, I want to let those know that we give shout outs to those we holler at, that we see, and don't forget, and those that we contact and stay in contact with, okay? Sunshine, Baltimore, Maryland, also Roosevelt S. We'll give a shout out to a newcomer, and Angel Eyes, also MS, VVS, and Kendra H. So many people. Also, my grandkids. We have Storm and Sunshine, okay? And so, hey, we can give you a shout out too. All you have to do is let us know, all right? And Carol, we're trying to get in touch with you about all of the elite banks. And you know, now they're agreeing with us. And so now we're here to support you in what you're doing. And guess what? We're letting you know that this year is the end of their tourney, okay? Of they taking over and bullying people, because that's all they're doing, okay? So we're going to bring in 2019, all right, a better year. And so we're going to help folks, and we're going to get what need to be done, okay? And also here with me, co-host, yes, Milton Webb. Milton, how you doing?
I'm doing. What's up,
All
Steve?
right, good. You already know
Yeah.
what's going on. Our crew, you know, everybody got family, so you know how the holidays come. So hey, listen,
Hey, gotta do what they gotta do.
we people, they gotta, you know, see their families, they gotta go wherever they gotta go. Hey, you know, all I'm saying is be safe, you know, and drink some eggnog. That's it. You know, don't get to the bottle and all that. Believe me, we want to see you another day. okay? Because there's a lot of, people out there that, as the driver says, don't look out for the other driver. So, hey, you don't need that. So drink some eggnog. You know me, ginger ale. You know what we do. That's it. So hey, we just trying to bring in the New Year's. We start things off, letting people know that we've been working this year. This year here, it closed out with we couldn't get too much things done. It was a setback. We saw some setback. You see what we did. You saw how we brought things to bear. You saw how we brought things to light. Next year, we're going to try to make sure that what was done, in the past don't happen no more.
Oh, yeah.
You see what I mean? And then that we make sure that, that we grab the bull by the horns. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
2019 is going to be a better year for everybody all the way around. We got some things, like Stanley said, we got some things on the fire. We done researched some things. We done looked at a lot of things. Toward the end of this year, things are starting to look like they want to bust a move and come together. And we're going to help it. We're going to help it come together, and we're going to sit back and do everything that in our power that we can do to make it happen. So all of the things that we are talking about, be aware, because it's about to happen.
Yeah. And we're trying to get in touch with people that's dealing with the same things that we are dealing with. So that's a plus, okay? Because that says that this is going on. That says that this is real. That says that this is happening, okay? Because I was doing some research and reading it last night, and I was seeing what the courts was saying and what the language they were using when you come up and use these things and promissory notes and the bank, and you can see that some of the language, they didn't want to acknowledge it, okay? So I'm like, no, hey, what's happening here? Are you down with this too? Are you down with them as well? Are you getting your little PC, your little payoff? And so I'm looking at the language and they're looking at it like they don't want to go with the plaintiff, and like their allegations or their facts and their evidence is not in this world or something, And I'm looking at this and I'm like, whoa, hey, no.
Stanley, as we know,
yeah.
Sometimes the person won the case, but the judge takes it away from them. So, because all they want you to do is spend money, they're hoping you ain't got the money to make the next move. So, if you can't make that next move, then they got it and they're gone. So you got to be careful in what you do and how you present. Just don't leave it in their hands. When you get stuff, send it to other judges.
Yeah.
Send it to higher courts. Send it to people and let them know, this is what's going on. So when there is a misjustice from the judges, you got backup, you got proof, you sent it to so-and-so. Well, why did you do me like this? What is it? Because you let that other guy over there walk away with it. All right, you granted it to him, but you denied it to me. So what is the deal with that? What's going on? There's a lot of things in this world that, as far as banking, judicial, there's a lot of things that's not coming off right, and a lot of people don't have the money to fight it. So you're stuck at the mercy of that guy that they gave you to defend you. And he works for them, so how much defending do you think he's really going to do?
And I see that I was looking at Carol's case, and she took her case. Karen, yes.
Yeah, Karen.
She took her case to the District of Columbia in Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
Okay? And I was reading that the district judge dismissed her case based on the four, now it was the insurance company, it was the bankers, the World Bank, it was four conglomerate defendants, okay? And these are companies that in each part of the world, they run stuff, insurance, life insurance, and this insurance, and that insurance, okay? The bank, the World Bank, all of these people, all right, run something, okay? And they run people's lives. Why? Because of money, okay? And they take money and they stack money on themselves. And then this woman went into court, and this man said, oh, the judge says, oh, she had a frivolous case, and she had this, and she had that, and the people, they didn't even want to oral argue their case, okay? So the judge canceled the oral argument. And then next thing you know, I'm looking at the decision, I'm like, what? You know, and because it was one woman, okay, against all of these
conglomerates,
people, companies, okay,
yes,
and he throws her case out, okay. Then she goes to the next level, okay. She goes to the circuit court. You see what I mean? So it's like one person, what it's going to take for them to get a win. You know, it's like David and Goliath. You know, you got one guy, one woman, ain't got nothing, and going up against, okay, a mob, going up against, okay, companies that's cartels, that's got everything, that's got things, and they're ruling and they're doing and they dictating, okay, because they're dictatorships, and that's what they are, or they're tyrants, okay, and they're ruling people's lives. And so when somebody stand up against them and go into court, got the facts, got the evidence, everything is there, and the judge go with them, okay? And that got me sick. I looked at that like, listen, you know, that's the same thing that they did to us.
yes,
Okay, in the Northern District, and she was in the District of Columbia, okay, in Washington, D.C. And I said, see, this is, you know, it's crazy because now you see who's on the take. Okay, now you see when documents come up and they say, well, who's with who, who's down with who? Yeah, well, you can see they are down with that as well. The Federal Reserve and all of that, they down with that because they're making sure that they don't get penalized, okay? And this is why I said the King of Kings need to step in, because if he don't, then it's worth nothing, okay? And then he's sitting up there watching this, watching what they're doing, okay? We had the great presidents, okay? Abraham Lincoln, okay? Kennedy, okay? John F. Kennedy. These men purchased, okay, bills with gold, okay? They didn't do it with nothing. They purchased it with gold, silver and gold. Now, the Federal Reserve ain't got nothing to back up what they're making, okay? And reason why I see that it ain't authentic is because it don't have what the great presidents had on that bill, okay? And there was a mark on that I don't see it, okay? And these people got a green mark, or they're trying to do another mark, but it's not authentic like the great presidents. And you see, that's how you know what's real and what was bought by silver and gold,
really.
and what wasn't bought by silver and gold. You see what I mean? Yeah. And I seen that, and I looked at that bill. I said, "Oh, I got it now." And I seen it, and he showed it to me, and I said, "Now I know who and who did not say purchase this under silver and gold.
That's right.
You see? And that's how you know, that ain't worth nothing, okay? Because the Treasury didn't do it.
Well, you see, the whole thing about it is this here, like you said, they didn't do it.
That's right.
And it was Lincoln and Kennedy who bought.
That's right.
Okay. Kennedy bought what? $5 bills.
$5 bill with silver.
$5 bill with
That's right.
silver. All right. Lincoln bought money with silver and gold.
That's right.
So, I mean, if the Federal Reserve is making money and they don't have nothing to back it up,
Thank you.
when time comes and things get rough, that money's not going to be worth nothing. So you could be sitting on $1 million. It ain't going to be worth the paper it's printed on.
That's right.
You know, and you know, you'll be selling that dollar, all right, for pennies on the dollar.
Thank you.
So you better mess around and get the right money. And everybody goes, what do you mean there's only one money? No,
That's right.
there's more than one money.
Yes.
You got to read where it says up there, Federal Reserve, it's going to say something else.
That's right. And we
When
ain't
it
gonna
says
tell you.
something
We ain't
else,
gonna tell you what that says yet,
Not
because
until
you
next
ain't
year.
did your homework. So
Yep.
we're not gonna tell you that. We're gonna show you. See, we ain't gonna tell you because we already told you. We gonna show you what the deal is, because a lot of people they saying, but And don't forget, the government know how to muzzle your mouth too. So they know how to.
They put the gag on you.
They gag order. They give you a gag order. They know how to do that very well. They do that. Did that to a whole bunch of people. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So we already know, and we launched out to some of these people that they did it to, and boy, that mums was the word. They wouldn't say nothing. So we knew that they gave them a little piece of the pie, and they kept the rest. And that's what they do to you. But we're not trying to hear that. Okay. We're not gonna let them take what's ours and give us a little bit, and they keep the rest of ours. No. Sorry, not that. So we're telling you, we know what to do, okay? And we're going to help you know what to do, because right now they are intimidating a lot of people, man. I'm telling you, they are intimidating. They're bullying people, man. That's like when we was in school, man. You know, I had to mess that dude up, man. He was bullying people. I had to thump him up, break him up for real. Well, sometimes that's what you have to do.
You gotta do what you
Okay,
gotta do.
you got to do what you got to do, because you're not going to let nobody bully you. They did it too long, okay? So, hey, this is what we're telling you in 2019.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of bullying going on.
Yeah, but we're not standing for it, so
Not at all.
don't even worry about it. Help
got-
is here. Help is on the way.
Like my boy say,
Yeah.
we got you.
Help is on the way.
That's right.
And so, listen, you automatically know it's only one person, okay, that rules everything, all right? And it ain't Diablo, okay? It's
Yeah.
the King of Kings, all right? It's Jesus, all right? And that's running thing. Now, here's the catch. The thought came to me, I'm ironing, okay? I'm ironing, and this thought came to me, says that when you help people, someone is going to say this. Someone is going to call you a god. And then, and I said immediately, now I know what the word says. The word says, when they called the king a god, it said the angel came and knocked him over backwards and he fell down dead. I said immediately, no, they not. I went right to the guy, because he showed me the guy.
Yeah.
So I went right to the guy and says, don't you ever call me a god again. I'm flesh and blood. I bleed just like you, okay?
That's right.
And I ain't going to let you get me hurt, okay? So I'm telling you now, I'm flesh and blood, and I'm a man. And I came from the dust like he made me, and that's who I am. And there's only one God, and we all know who that is. Y Jesus Cristo. And that's what, that thought came to me, because he was letting us know that people is going to come, and they're going to be so thankful, and they're going to, the people just going to, they're just going to call you a God. No, don't do that. I am not that. I am flesh and blood. I'm just like you.
I do his work.
That's all I am.
I do God's work.
That's it. That's it.
You know?
Don't make me nothing that I'm not, okay? And you know, I already tell people anyway, listen, they don't call me that. Call me a disciple. A man walked next to him. A man that walked with him. A man that, like Peter, okay? That's a perfect example. Peter, he denied him 3 times. Oh, I did a whole bunch of, denying him and telling him I'll put him on the corner, put him in the street, put him next to Daggard. I'm like Peter. That's who I'm like, okay? Pedro. That's me. So that's to let you know that he said, told Mary to tell Peter, said, when you get converted, strengthen your brethren. That's what he said.
Yep.
That means help somebody else, okay? Strengthen them. And basically that's it, okay? Do you, and this helps make sure somebody else get up out the gutter too.
That's right.
And that's it.
You know, take somebody with you.
Exactly. You know, so my thing is not to keep it all for myself, but I'm gonna help people because I know it's a whole bunch of people that need help, and I already know when I see people that been there where I was at, I do not want them to go there because I've been there. So hey, listen, if I can help you, so be it. But don't call me no God because I'm not. I'm flesh and blood. And that's the thought he gave me. So he's telling me that will happen. Okay? So I'm saying I'm going to nip it in the bud.
You ain't going to be able to do nothing until it happens.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, right then and there, you know, that's when you got to speak up.
Exactly.
You know, and that's what happened to the person, what they call him a God. They didn't say nothing. They started gloating.
That's right.
You know, like,
that's
yeah,
right.
Yeah, well,
that's
maybe
right.
I am. Well,
that's
maybe
right.
I'm not.
That's exactly right. So, yeah. And that's why he said that, because that's what the person didn't say nothing. The king ain't said nothing. You know, he didn't, he ain't say, he was supposed to address that.
Yeah.
You know, oh, no. But he didn't do that. So they didn't,
yes.
The angel came in.
Yeah, he addressed it.
Oh, yeah, right.
Sent his angel.
Exactly. He addressed it quickly. I'm like, no, don't do that, buddy. You know, but hey, this is what we're telling you. We're coming to help people. That's all we do. We ain't asking you for nothing. You know, we don't want nothing from you. All we asking you to do is take care of your families and live and get out of poverty. That's what we want. That's what we want in 2019.
When you get out of poverty, stay out of poverty.
Exactly.
Don't mess around there and do that crazy stuff as far as, you know, you get a little something, you get a little ahead, then all of a sudden, you know, you're going to go out and start gambling and want to try to get a little more ahead. That ain't the way to do it. That's how you lose your fortune. And the next thing you know, you're going to be talking about, can you help me?
You help me, you need more. You know, so listen, I know a lot of people play the lottery, and the lottery is they're getting billions of dollars, trillions of dollars, and you ain't hit yet, okay? You know what your dollars did? Add it up to the pot. It made the pot bigger.
That's right.
And don't forget, the numbers are rigged, okay? So they give it to somebody to who they want that ain't gonna last long, and then they get the money right back and put the money back in the pot and this and that. That's what they do. If you ain't figured that out yet, I don't know what's wrong with you, okay? But that's what they do. They rig everything. Everything is rigged, especially that Powerball and all that other nonsense. That's just to get your money.
Yep.
I don't put no money in none of that stuff.
None
of that. I don't have money to be losing. I don't have it. You see? So I advise you to do the same thing, because we're trying to give people a living wage, and they're taking your money and won't give you a dime.
Well, you know, people don't, they don't see it the way other people see it, because, you know, they have that outlook on, I'm going to win, okay?
Yeah.
And then when they don't win, oh, I get it next time. You got people that have been playing the same numbers for years. That number ain't came out yet. Why? It danced around every number but that one. So, you know, you got to sit there and you got to look at it. Is it rigged?
Yeah, but
you know, because when you sit there and look at it, how many 25-year-olds, you know, won the Powerball, they can buy them a house, land, and all this other stuff. Everybody that's been on that, everybody that's won that has been in their 60s and over.
And then after that, they tax you.
Yep.
And then they give you a lump sum, and then they take that back from you and say, oh, well, you owe.
We got to tax you.
And then next you know, you broke again.
Yeah, because they're only going to give you a third of what it is.
Yeah, you're not going to get all that money. That money is going back to them. That's why they do it, okay? And then they tell you, oh, well, 20 years, this and that, and then, you take the big lump sum now, and that's what people do. They take the lump sum now because the money ain't worth it's printed on, so you better take it now, and you better try to buy something and get rid of that money that they giving you, and get some other kind of money, because that money that they giving you, it ain't worth nothing. It ain't worth its print on, because if the stock market crashed tomorrow before 5 o'clock, that money won't be nothing, okay? And don't forget, other countries are watching. China, Russia, all them other countries, Germany, that got gold, Venezuela, everybody that got gold has backed their money up is waiting for it to crash here. Because then you know what they could do? They could say, we can take over now. And this is what they do. They got gold.
Give you a loan.
They give you a loan, and you got to come to them now for real money, because your stuff ain't backed up. So don't think that other countries ain't watching, because they are. They're watching, and they're seeing what happened with this country. And this country is not backed up by silver and gold. They probably got everybody else's gold, but Russia won their gold. Russia came here and they said, give me my stuff. So they owe Russia gold from 1933. Give me my stuff. So are you going to pay them? Who else money do you have? Okay? But listen, we let them figure that one out. All I'm saying, I'm going to get mine, and we're going to get ours. Okay? And that's what we're going to do. We're going to get ours, and you're going to get yours. And then, listen, they can stay with paper, but we're not going to do that. We know the deal. Okay, so we're telling you, hey, our time is up, but guess what? We'll see you next year, okay? Because the holidays fall on our days. So guess what? We'll be in tune with you. We'll stay in tune. Have a good one.
Have a good Christmas and a Happy New Year.
And listen, stay alive, okay? Because that's where we need you, so we can help you get out of poverty. Hey, that's what we all need.
Remember, we got this train and it's moving. All
That's
you
right.
got to do is get on.
That's it. Get on. And so what we are saying is, hey, we are the producer. I'm the host, Stanley West McPherson, co-host, Milton Webb. Listen, we have to do our own credits tonight, but that's all right. Hey, we let you know that without you, this will not happen. So we gonna make things happen.
That's right.
That's what we're doing for you. And we got E. Jesus Grito. Okay, he's ahead. He's the hem of this ship. Okay, so hey, and we already told him, listen, you see what they doing. Now you need to make your move. And so he's making his move, okay? And that's how we get things done. All we are servants. That's it. Dust, like Abraham said, I'm saying what he said. I'm dust and ashes. That's what Job said. That's who I am. That's it. Nothing else. He made me from dust and ashes. That's it. A living soul. That's who I am.